Oh, what is the effect of a shutdown? Doug Holtz-Eakin, former director of the CBO, now president of the American Action Forum, with me now. And sir, good morning to you. Good to have you back on our program. What is the effect? And not the political impact, but the economic impact.
Well, it'll be a mixed bag, quite frankly. There will be some things that stop. Certainly, we won't see the national parks. We won't see passports. We won't see the sort of meat and potatoes of government function, issuing new loans at the FHA, small business loans. But a lot does go on. 60% of the workers continue to work, so security checks go out, and the meat still gets inspected. And so one would expect this to be a small hiccup for the economy as a whole, unless it really drags on for a protracted period.
See, hang on one moment here. The Speaker is on the floor of the House now. Is he talking about this government shutdown? He is. Let's listen.
The bill on Saturday night, sent it to the United States Senate, that would delay Obamacare for 1 year and would eliminate permanently the medical device tax that is costing us tens of thousands of jobs that are being shipped overseas. Senate decided not to work yesterday. Well, my goodness, if there's such an emergency, where are they? It's time for the Senate to listen to the American people, just like the House has listened to the American people, and to pass a 1-year delay of Obamacare and a permanent repeal of the medical device tax.
There you have it. As the clock ticks in the lower right-hand corner, under 14 hours now. Back with Doug Holtz-Eakin now. How disruptive is a shutdown? Does it cost us much money or not?
It costs some money. I mean, it's always more expensive to interrupt operations. You have to devote time, energy, and cash in the end to shutting down and to starting up. It's like moving your house. It's much easier to just stay where you are. Moving is expensive, and unpacking is expensive as well. So that's what we're faced with. But in the big picture, I think people conflate two different things. Government shutdowns have not historically had a big impact. It'll be a hiccup, no more. Threatening the debt. Not raising the debt limit, threat of default, that's a large economic impact. That's a very different impact from the
we may face that in mid-October. In 1995, what were you doing?
In 1995, I was at Syracuse University. I was in the economics department. I was watching with interest.
All right, you're watching with interest, and so was I. I was in Atlanta, and I was told the sky was going to fall, and it didn't.
It doesn't fall.
So what do we expect?
I don't expect much. I mean, best guess is we'll have a shutdown. It'll be a couple of days. And in the end, remember, everyone gets paid a little bit later. The government spends the money it would spend anyway a little bit later. And for the economy as a whole, a couple of days here versus there, it doesn't matter very much.
Yeah, well, I asked you about the economic impact here. On the politics, what do you find, where is the public on shutting down the government versus delaying Obamacare?
Well, certainly the public is firmly in the camp that we should delay Obamacare. If you look at polls, Obamacare remains unpopular. If you look at the key voters like independents, they favor a 1-year delay. They also favor using things like the funding bill to get that 1-year delay. They don't favor shutting the government. And so you can't give the public everything they want unless you see the Democrats compromise. There's been no sign of that so far.
Yeah. Doug Holtz-Eakin, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Watching the clock with us, former director of the CBO. Thank you.